Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. So Jim, what would you say are the main strengths of this formation?
The fact that it's easy to dominate the midfield using the two advanced midfielders to find those spaces in and around the area, which will force your opponents back. This is helped further by the fact that you're also limiting their capacity to play through you. And I would say it's probably more a cautious move than an attacking move.
So it's down to business here. Asllani to Çalhanoğlu. Correa. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Nicely aimed pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. There's no flag. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. DiMarco. And here's Taremi. Chance! Decent enough try.
Taremi did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
DiMarco. Inter Milan are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Asllani. Shapes to shoot! And it's a goal! And it's Urawa Reds who take the lead. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Ashlani. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's picked his way through. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Darmian charging forward, the ball at his feet.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Correa. And it's Calhanoglu. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, they could break here.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Can he put it away? Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now that looks a decent ball. And the ball is out of play. Darmian hurtling down that right flank. Inter Milan, still trailing by one, and looking here to take it up a notch after the break.
This is the time you need that pace.
That is good alertness. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's in plenty of space here. Up he goes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Ashlani. Calhanoglu. 75 minutes played. Correa. Watsilewski. Decent hit! No mistake! Inter are back in business. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Inter surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Carlos Augusto. Çalhanoğlu being hunted in packs.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
And it's Damian. 5 minutes left on the clock.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he welcomes it in.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Good read, needed to be. And that is it, the referee has seen enough.